Hey everybody, it's Detox Tuesday, and this is day 28 for me of the 28-day Detox Balance program. So I want to just give you a recap of how it went, and the changes that I noticed, because I think it's so important to understand the great number of benefits that a lot of people will experience, and it's going to be different for everybody, right? And that's okay. And it's actually really wonderful because we're all coming from different starting points. We're all going to be, utilizing different tools throughout these 28 days. And so therefore we're going to have different experiences and different results. So let's see, it went by quick. Now that I'm on the last day, I'm like, that went by so fast. But I will say last week, I think I'm just so used to 21 days that last week felt like I should have been done already. But I will say this, the last handful of days where it's only one shake a day, I was like rejoicing, like, this is amazing, only one shake and I'm almost done. And I almost didn't feel like I was on a detox, which I had to remind myself here and there that I still was. And as you know, I was not 100% perfect doing this. I had some wine over Father's Day weekend and on another occasion, and I didn't beat myself up over it. There were little things here and there, but for the most part, I really just focused on the fact I was getting that great detox in. I was getting almost all my shakes in. I figured out how to make the 3 shakes a day work for me, which was really dividing the dose, the full day's dose, into 2 instead of 3. That's the only way I could get them in. So, you guys know all of this already. So what else have I experienced? So I was chatting with Dr. Kim Lamar the other day at her office, and she had just started the 10-day detox, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this, but she phrased it so perfectly that it wasn't until she said it that I realized I was having the same experience. And that was, she said there's been a lack of fatigue for her. Even just a couple days in, she had a lack of fatigue. So she noticed that during certain times of the day when she might start to feel a little, run down or worn out, she wasn't experiencing that. And when she said that, I was like, you're totally right. I'm having the exact same thing. And I think that, we have to also be available to release habits when we're doing this, because there are just certain habits. There's certain times of day where I might be like, oh, okay, I'm a little tired now. Maybe that like 3 o'clock or whatever, when you've had like a really busy day and your body's like, hey, is it time to unwind yet? Where you're like, no, sorry, body, we have a few more hours to go. So when she said that, I was just like, oh my gosh, I have not been experiencing that. And that also made me realize I need to remind everybody of how important that initial intake is and how important it is to revisit that after your 28 days are over. So that's one thing. Another is definitely my sleep improved. Definitely was sleeping better during the program. And my dog is coming to say hello. I'm sitting on the floor, so he's probably like, what's going on? Here, come say hi, Barkley. We say hi. Hello. Hello. Okay. So, sleep was better. As you all know, I had a bit of a detox with my skin, hormonally, so pre-menstrual cycle. But I've noticed too, I don't know if it's some of the things I've been using, it cleared up a lot quicker than it normally would have. So that was super cool. Let's see, certain cravings have gone away, which is really wonderful. And certain foods taste different now, even after just 28 days. And my diet didn't change a whole ton, but I do notice that certain things do taste differently now, which is really neat as well. What else can I tell you? Oh, I lost a couple pounds. I didn't lose as many as maybe I'd hoped, but I also wasn't making that a super huge point for myself. I was really focused on just getting the nutrition in, getting the detox going. So one thing I am going to cover next week is I'm going to talk about how to hack the 28-day detox program so that you can optimize weight loss for your patients, because you're gonna have patients who are gonna want to do this because they assume they'll lose weight on it, and that is totally fine. If that is their motivator, awesome, let's use it, let's run with it, but let's also maximize that for them. So I'm going to talk to you about making some changes to the 28 days so you can optimize weight loss, and so that'll come out next Tuesday. What else? Those were the big things for me. My skin feels better. My sleep has been great. My energy levels have been higher. Oh, I also mentioned my premenstrual like symptoms were next to nothing this past month, and so that was really great too. So I think that some new habits have creeped in, which is really wonderful. Some old habits are on their way out. I definitely could have done more in terms of exercise. I definitely was not exercising as much as I would like to see one of my patients, for example, exercise. So that's a noteworthy thing. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed all of my efforts and my experience, and I hope it's helpful to you. So definitely keep me posted on what I can do to support you. I hope you all take advantage of this new detoxification program and the ease of no pills and all shakes. And dig in and get going and do it yourself so you can talk to your patients about it from your perspective. Feel free to share mine. And I wish you all the best. So I'll be checking in more later today with Detox Tuesday. And of course, next week, I'm going to talk about your hacks on how to make some small changes to the program to optimize some weight loss. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.